Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about something that I have been meaning to discuss and just have forgotten, and that is the dreaded driver's test. If you don't have a teenager yet, or if you're not there yet, I just wanted to kind of give you some words of wisdom that I've learned after, well, I'm about to be 4 times going through this. One of the most important things you have to remember when you have a child with an exceptionality is that the timetable is not always what society says and dictates. It is what you say. Sometimes it's up to you and the child. And driving is one of those things. It's a huge responsibility. Driving is something that should not be taken lightly. I know so many people that when their children turn 16, they're like, okay, straight to the DMV, let's get your driver's license, let's get you going, let's get you on the road, And I just think that's so wrong. If your child's not ready, they're not ready. And so I don't think that you need to push it. I think you need to really discuss it with them. And if they're still unsteady and not unsure of themselves, then, and that's with you in the passenger seat, they're definitely not ready to be on the road. Because think about all the decisions you're making. Now, as parents, we've been driving forever, right? I've been driving for a very long time. And so for me, I'm thinking, even as I'm 50 years old, what's 50 minus 16, right? 36. So I've been driving for about 36 years, maybe 35, because I was 17 when I got my driver's license. But anyway, so 35 years, and I still have things happen sometimes that I am unsure about, and near misses and people like driving, and it's because of my experience that I can prevent. Just the other day, yesterday, I think I avoided 3 accidents in one trip, and it was crazy. And it's stuff that just from experience, just from, living life that I've seen and I've experienced, that I was able to predict it happening. But imagine if it would have been my 16-year-old son who doesn't have much experience driving, they would have gotten in an accident for sure. So I think it's important to really, really evaluate. And so for me, I was able to use Voc Rehab with my kids, my older ones, and our driving school. I used the driving school with my oldest and then Voc Rehab with my second. And they were able to, prepare them for getting their driver's license. And in the case of my number 2, getting his through Voc Rehab, they actually gave him the evaluation and he got a certificate. All he had to do was take it to the probate office and get it done. And then with my daughter, she actually had it done at school, which is so nice. So this last one, it's going to be more difficult because he took driver's ed, but they didn't give a certificate out for him to get his driver's license. So he's going to have to go through the whole taking the test just like my oldest did at the DMV or whatever. So big question, like, when is your child ready, right? And so I feel like the biggest indicator is when they're ready and when you're ready and when you see that they're ready. Again, you're putting a child, basically it's a child, right, behind a wheel of a car, and it, in essence, that car can totally be a weapon. It can kill someone. Not only someone else, man, it's so loud out here today. Not only someone else, but you. Like, you can actually kill yourself in a car by getting in an accident. And so anyway, yeah, those are the things that I feel that you need to evaluate and think about. I don't ever have helicopters pass through here and all of a sudden it's like, woo, what's going on? But anyway, so if you are in that point of your life in parenthood where you are trying to decide whether or not your child's ready for a driver's license, just ask yourself those questions. Are they ready? Emotionally and physically ready? Where are they cognitively? And they are executive functioning. Like, can they predict and see ahead? And if the answer is no to any of those questions or all of those questions, then don't rush it. Nothing says they have to get their driver's license at age 16, okay? No one knows that I was 17 when I got mine. And I am actually, I think, a better driver because of it. I think that I I have a friend who's 18 or 19 when she got hers. I helped teach her how to drive, and her issue was that she was really scared of traffic. We lived in a larger city, and so it was a legitimate concern. There were accidents on a daily basis, and she didn't want to be one of those victims. Because the thing is, it's not always you. Sometimes it's the other person. And you got drunk drivers out there. You've got crazy people who just don't stop at stop signs, or they run the light, or just do all kinds of crazy stuff, weave around in traffic, and so, or speed, and so anyway, it's not always you and your child, it's them, it's the other person out on the road that can make a huge difference. So anyway, I hope that was some food for thought for those of you who are, kind of considering whether or not your child's ready and whether or not you need to push it, because you don't. All right, those are my words for today, my wisdom for today. As always, good luck on your journey, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.